Hey guys, this is Tad, your Homestead provider. So it's been a little while since I've made a video. I've been working on a couple of old Wagon chassis. So been having issues finding wheels, getting wheels ground down. Some of these older ones are hard to find, exact size tires. I've got another one up at my dad's. I'll show you here in a few minutes. But we've been working on these. I'm gonna make one of them into movable, portable chicken brooder, and the other one I'm probably going to make a turkey roost to move around out in the field. But this one here has a little bit of issue with the front wheels. Both of them are kind of turned in. See that right there? The deal is this bracket right here, or I don't know what it's called, is that right there is seized up, and that makes it so it don't move. It won't hardly move around. Pretty sure these bars are bent a little bit too, but we're going to work on it, and I'm going to be working on some of the wheels, trying to get the tires put on. A lot of them's really rusty. I'm gonna have to take a wire brush, grind them off. But that's what I've been doing. I haven't recorded everything, but we'll go with it. So let's get to it. Alrighty, now guys, these are the two wheels that is off of the other chassis that I haven't showed you yet. It's an old homemade chassis. These wheels right here are actually really narrow, and they're 16-inch size. I could not find a replacement wheel anywhere right here. Now what you could do, if you wanted to, you could take and grind these little sections off and put a 16-inch pattern into this one. Just take this old rusted wheel off right here, and take this section right here and put it into a 16-inch wheel, and that might work. But what I'm going to do, and what I've been doing, is grinding all this rust off right here. This in here is pretty solid. You can see down in, I mean, it's rusty, but for the most part, it's solid. I'm just going to have it in the field anyway, so I'll end up putting a tube in it. But now this one right here, whenever I ground it down, there was several holes. So what I did in the really thin area is take some JB Weld and put it on there. So what I'm fixing to do now is grind this smooth so it won't puncture the tube or wear the tube out whenever we're moving it around. I don't know if it'll work. It's not gonna hurt nothing. I can't hardly find another wheel, but I don't know if it'll work. Like I said, I'm not pulling this down the interstate going 65 mile an hour. I just need it to hold air. That's really all I'm looking for. So I'm gonna start working on this right here. We'll see how it goes. Now, anytime you're grinding rust off, or like something like JB Weld, or really anything as far as that goes, you want to wear some sort of respirator, mask, something like that, because you do not want to breathe this stuff and it get into your lungs. It can, there's no telling what it can cause in the long run, but it's not a chance that I would be willing to take. You definitely need to have some sort of protection for your lungs. Just looking out for you in the future. So. Now that actually worked out a whole lot better than I thought it would. So this JB Weld was pretty rough through here. It would definitely cause the issue in the long run with a tube in there, but that wire brush on that grinder smoothed it up pretty much. I mean, it don't have to be perfect, but it's there's no spots that feel rough at all. It's all smooth. So that actually worked out better than I thought it would. Now this is where the valve stem goes. So what I'm gonna do is drill a hole the size of the valve stem hole, drill it right through there, and that should be all I need to hold it. Like I said, this is not going down the road. This is going to be sitting in the field. and I feel like it'd work. I just need it to hold air. And if we just left it like it was, the tube would end up protruding out. It'd cause issue, probably got cut and everything else. But we'll drill a hole in that here after a while. But now, since I've still got the grinder and everything out, we're gonna work on this one right here. This one right here, this wheel is really rusty, about like the other one, but it doesn't have any holes in it, but it's definitely rusty. So what we're gonna do is grind this rust off right here, and we'll be done as far as the grinding goes. And we'll put some primer on these, so hopefully it won't rust so much while we're using it. So I mean, if it lasts a little while, it's great. I'm not expecting no miracles, but every little bit of help. So let's get to it. Alrighty, now guys, now what I'm gonna do is take a drill bit. I measured this drill bit. It's about the same size as that valve stem hole in that other one over there. So what I'm gonna do is take it, drill a hole right here where the valve stem was. Now that valve stem run right through there, shouldn't have any problems. That's not overly sharp, and it actually worked out great. Now we're fixing to primer these rims up here so they hopefully won't rust some more. Alrighty, now guys, this right here is the trailer them wheels go on. They go on back here. I've already replaced the front ones here. I actually had to buy some new tires, which was not what I wanted to do, but I went in and did it anyway to put them on. I think I'm going to be able to save the other two pull-offs that I pulled off of that other, the two back wheels. We'll find out. I'm not sure if that's going to work, but we'll just try it out. But here is that one right there. It's going to be a pretty good wagon whenever I get done with it. Like I said, this one right here will probably end up being a turkey roost that I move around out in the field, but we'll see. Now let's go up here to the shop and work on this other one with the front end. Alright, now guys, what you want to do before you go to jacking this up, I'm going to take both wheels off. Before I go to jacking this up, I'm going to take this wheel and break these bolts loose, these lug nuts. Because if you pull it up out of if you pull it up, the wheel will just spin. That'll make it a lot harder on you trying to get off. So break them loose right there. That way they're not so tight. And then we'll go to, see, this is spinning and it's not in. Alrighty, now guys, what I've got off so far, I got both the wheels off. We took this guide bar off too. I sort of straightened it out a little bit more over there than it was. But we took this one off. We got it good and greased. I've got Hudson heating that nut right there and still not wanting to come off. So we're going to beat on it here a few times and see what happens. Alrighty, now even though I beat and prodded and heated up and torched and WD-40'd, no matter what I did, this right here would not come out, and it still will not turn. Like I said earlier, it's no big deal that it won't. I'm gonna pull it and set it in the field. This will be moved occasionally, not much. It's not gonna hurt nothing. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not overly concerned with it. Now I went ahead and put the bar back on, got the wheel started. I did get a few more bolts to put the wheel on, some newer ones, just in case I was to have to take it off. And I bought all the parts store had, and it wasn't hardly enough, so we're gonna wait a couple of days to finish that up, put them wheels back on whenever I get the bolts, the lugs for the wheels there. But what we're fixing to do now, gonna put these old tires back on, and I got one of my tubes in, the other one's supposed to be here today. But gonna putting these tires back on the old wheels I painted up to go on that wagon right over there. So we're fixing to start doing that, see how it goes. And this is not the best wheel, it's not the best tire. I just need it to hold air. So let's see how we can do it, make it work. Alrighty, now I got that done. Let's take it down here, put some air in it, see if it's gonna work on one way. Alrighty, now I got that one sealed up pretty good. It's holding air, looking good. We'll get ready to put it on the trailer over there in just a little bit. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and start putting this in here on the rim, waiting on our other tube to come in. It's supposed to be in the mail today, we'll see. But I'm gonna go ahead and start putting this in on the rim. I'm having to wait till I get my nuts to go on that wagon down there anyway, so. Alrighty, now I was able to get that tire on the rim. It's holding air, everything looks good. Right there is the JB Weld job. I don't know how long that'll last, but it's working right now. But we're gonna put these tires on both these wagons as soon as I get the lugs, the lug nuts and the lug bolts for that one over there. And we'll put it on. I've already extended that one out as far as it'll go. This one right here will extend out a little bit further. So we're gonna do that, and that will wrap up getting these wagon chassis ready to start building on. You know what, I don't know if I told you or not, what I'm gonna do with this one right here, this is one that I'm gonna move more often. So it will probably be a turkey roost that I'm gonna move around out in the pasture, you know, and everywhere. That other one up there will very likely be a portable brooder that you can move around a little bit. And that brooder that I am gonna move around, it's gonna be an 8x10 more than likely. 8x10 will hold about 300 chicks. So that'd be a pretty good sized brooder compared to what I did have, which was one that hold about, you know, 20 is what it should have held. But we had a little more in it at times. But it'll be a good one. That'll definitely expand production of the chicken and turkey processing, and so there'll be a lot more videos to come. But whenever we get completely done, I'll show you what the end result is with these wagons. Guys, we got this little project completed. So I was not able to break this wheel right here loose. Now there is ways to go about doing it, and I know of some, but I'm not overly concerned that that's not going to move. This one here is going to be a brooder. What I'm going to do is build a big brooder box on this and have a little platform going out the end down there. So this brooder here is going to be about 10 foot long and 8 foot wide. That will hold approximately 300 chickens, or you could split it in half and say I wanted, you know, I need some layers, or I want to do some turkeys. I could put a board down the middle of it and split it in half and do 150, 150. So what we're going to do is build that. Now this is right at 12 foot long, just shy of it. So I'm going to extend it just a little and build a platform right on the end, so it'll make it easier getting up on top of this and, you know, getting in there with the chicks and feeding them and whatever. But this one over here, this one is going to be turkey roost. This one, the wheels work great on this one. Everything rolls, does good. I'm going to pull this one around out in the fields, moving the turkeys around whenever we have some. That's going to work out really good. I'm really happy with that one. I did end up having to buy a couple of tires, so that did cost a little bit, but it wasn't near as bad as what it could have been. I was able to save the 2 back tires with working on them, painting them, redoing, getting all the rust off of them. So that worked out pretty good. But that is getting these 2 chassis going on, getting them fixed up. So I'm looking forward to working on these projects right here for next spring. That way we can get them going, get production up a little bit. But that's all I got for you with this little project right here for now. If you're liking my videos, give this one a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, comment, whatever you're gonna do. Comment some ideas that y'all might even like to do with these, and I will probably get more in the future, because these are so useful in doing stuff, especially the way we do stuff out here in the field, moving stuff constantly. There's constantly motion. These are ideal, and like I said, you can do numerous things with it. But that's all I got for you right now. Until next time, I'm fixing to put out some videos on building these 2 things, so that's coming down the pipe. But this, never know what's coming next. So this is Tad, your homestead provider. God bless.